10-9 suited. Going to be check raising all in. I think. Should like us. Yeah, I mean, wasn't so sure that, to be honest. Right, it's a good flop. 9 of spades would be. I feel like Queen X hands would bet bigger here. So we are going to raise. Get a little bit more value from his flush draws. You never expect to see a jam here with flush draws. He's always going to have the goods in that spot. Given that we are repping a Queen X hand ourselves, so when our range is uncapped and our opponent then just jams into us, it's just pretty much super nutted. 8 is towards the bottom of our shoving range here in terms of pocket pairs. We wouldn't be shoving 6s here. Well, we can only pray for a flip here. Don't. Nice hand. We open the small blind, blind v blind, and we're gonna start with a c-bet. We're gonna double barrel. On this river, I think we're gonna bet small and call raises from worst 2 pairs. Or just get a hero versus a 9x hand. Yeah, he had a 9x hand. It's such an awkward spot because we're never bluffing here when we raise. Yeah, it sucks. The hand is pretty face up, and yeah, we're never bluffing here. But even so, at these stack depths, I think there's only one play really. Good spot here to double up. Big pot and a bounty. That ace queen was not a call there. Spot. Defended 8-6 here in the big blind. So we will peel once versus a small sizing. I think we're going to lead the turn. And we're also going to lead river. Not for too big though. I think we do want to get called by King X hands. I wonder if he's tanking with aces. Yeah, he did have a King X hand. Which was exactly the type of hand we were targeting. So just thinking of the right price that we get called. And here we will be 3-bet calling off. C-bet range. Now we just jam. Wow. So we actually needed help when we flopped top set there. I don't mind betting and I don't mind checking either, actually. I think I would do both at some frequency. This time we'll check. You could still have obviously 10x, which we lose to. You can also have the 9x hands, which we still beat to our top picker. And obviously beat flush draws. I think there's a decent amount of 10x here and 9x that I lean more towards checking. Alright, we're just going to sweat this hand here. We're just all in with the pocket full. Take it down. I'm going to start with a c-bet on this board. We're going to bet twice. We can still target value, get value versus ace jack or 10 jack. See a 3-bet from HeyMonia, which we are going to defend even more so now with a cold call from the big blind. Alright, so we flop a little something, which means we're going to be continuing versus c-bets. This guy, he is more on the loosey-goosey side, but he does still have pocket nines, pocket deuces, right? As can we. Right. I think we have to bet here to represent a set. We can't check this down. This looks really strong, right? Boom. Nice hand. I think when HeyMonia checks turn, her range is capped. I think we still go for it. Good luck us. Damn it. Yeah, nice hand. Gonna squeeze tens here. Gonna fold. Right, so let's call this min 3-bet here, the crazy guy. We're gonna bet. Interesting turn card, obviously completes jack. We're gonna bet twice. And we're gonna bet 3 times. Uno, dos, tres. We're gonna accept the invitation. We're gonna lead this turn card with our gut shot. Good. Right, I'm just going to defend the king jack suited here, small blinds. Right, we see quite a strong bet here, and a call. The problem here is our hand is so face up if we just call, but I still think it's better than getting it in here for like 100 bigs. So we turn the nuts here, we see a double barrel. I think a raise here is just too obvious that we have it. So we're going to continue to just call here and pray for a clean river. So no paired board, no club. I expect he would have like sets like queens, aces, maybe ace queen, and I expect these hands to be checking back this river. So for that reason, we're going to lead small. Try to eke out a bit more value for our hand. Nice hand. So yeah, he had 2 pair, river the flush. What a river. This hand feels like at least a strong jack. Could even be a king. So we're going to size accordingly here. Nice. So he had trip kings. Right, so here, just a call versus this player type who does have bluffs, 3-bet bluffs in his range. We are going to continue our story of looking weak by just calling. It's a really good turn card because now his 10x hands have far less equity. We're going to keep calling down. Call river. So that's what I mean, like, because of this player type, he does have quite a balanced 3-betting range. We want to just call with aces there and trap, not 4-bet. On this flop, we're going to check raise. And we're going to double barrel. With this hand, we block a lot of Jack X hands that he could have. So I think he's leaning more towards flush draws. So we're going to bet twice, expect to get called here. And that's not the river we want to see. So we're going to give up. Wow. Okay, so we got owned in that spot. Right, I'm going to defend Ace-10 suited here, multi-way. See a pretty good flop. I think this hand falls into a check raise here. We obviously would like to just take down the pot here, but we're not folding on this flop. Alright, nice hand. And you take the lead. We're not going to fold here. We're just going to jam. C-bet. We're going to just call here, as we would with our value hands. So when we call here, it's just going to look so strong because it never makes sense for us to shove here with a hand like King Queen, Ace Queen, sorry. So this should never be a bluff if he does decide to shove here. It's a pretty fantastic river. Pretty clear jam here, so we can get called. I mean, he should know this is never ever a bluff here. So yeah. Nice hand. He's properly getting beat up. And he's going to run into queens now. Wow. Wow. It's just not your day today, mate. It's just not your day. Over here, we opened, we c-bet, check the turn. I guess the only hand we're scared of is pocket jacks, otherwise we can probably bluff him off this. So we're going to raise the turn and jam hearts. Right, so we've made the cash in the 22 bounty, which is also our first cash of today's session. We're going to defend 6-5 suited here. It's good bet sizing. I think we do have to peel at least one, as we would with our top pairs here. Let's pray we just win against his ace highs. Nice. So he had ace jack. Right, here we go, guys. Good luck. Right, GG 22 bounty. We have another shove spot here with a 10. Racing. It's a good start. Boom. Alright, we're going to call this raise because we do have a strong 10x hand here. Guess we have to call twice. Good. And I think we call this. Oh. Nice hand. That's close. I think 9s is at the bottom of our range there. Alright, so we've made our first FT of today's session. I mean, this guy's got 4 big blinds, but we've got jacks. If this guy's got ace, king, ace, queen, we're going to be running it. But I don't see any other way how to play this hand, chat. I think we just have to jam. Like us. He's never going to be flatting a hand that beats us, right? Such a relief. Oh, he's made the call. Wow, unfortunate turn card for Doomed. GG. And we've made the money. Boom! Jack high, 5 bigs, I guess is the shove. Especially with this guy. Shorter than him. Nice. Alright, so that's another casualty. And another pay jump. I'm not going to induce here. I'm just going to shove. Another flip. Wow, sweat. Well, we are running really good again towards the end of our session. So, I mean, obviously that's what you guys are going to see. I mean, I already bricked out. I already bricked out my first like 5, 6 tournaments, like pretty much all of them, and now we're getting all the run good, I should say. Right, I think this is a call. Yeah, damn it. I mean, that's what I mean. Like, even for like 6 bigs, running up against hands as strong as 10s. Right, so our turn to have 10s now. We're not going to trap. We're just going to jam. Boom! Nice. So we've got our chips back. I think the result would have been obviously the same either way. If we limped, he was going to shove. If we shove, he was going to call. So the hand just played itself there. Right, big flip. If it holds, it does. So we're now 3-handed. It's a good flop. I mean, you can still have a 10x hand, which we still beat. So for that reason, we are going to double barrel. Good. I don't think I want to bet my straight draws versus flush draws. So we're going to check back. But we are going to bet this turn card. I guess we have to bluff river. Nice. Yeah, I think we just call. We don't shove. Then on the flop. Yeah. Pretty dreamy flop that was, mate. For the ace king. Right, check call flop. Great turn card. Guess we just bet small here. Good. Wow. Nice trap there with aces. I think we're going to bet twice here. So I think he can still have some ace highs that play this way. I find it really hard to believe he has a 10 here. I think he either has quads or some kind of ace or king high. So for that reason, I think check. He has 9s. shoves, eh? 30 bigs. Alright. We're not calling a shove here. Wow, what a river. Well, we're obviously going to raise. Question's just on sizing. I think we're going to raise smallish. We're not going to shove. I guess we're only targeting King X hands here. We got paid. And yep, he had King 4. Vamos, come on. Right, we're going to shove the King 9. He's got 10s, he's trapping me again. So we need a Jack. Oh, wow. He's limped 9s, he's limped 10s. Good. See, these pots are so important to work out. It makes such a big difference to your stack. You know, once you start doing it like 2 or 3 times, you know, these stack depths is pretty important. It's the difference between like a chip leading or being the short stack when we're 3-handed here. We're going to go for a check raise in this spot. We do have a strong 8x hand here. I think with weaker 8x hands, we wouldn't do this, we wouldn't make this play. Pretty unlikely for him to have a deuce here. He's most likely to have an 8x hand. We are going to continue betting. Good. It's a good part. Alright. This is a great scenario for us. Right. Nice one. So we are now heads up, boys. We've got 20 bigs. We're going to jam. Right, we're flipping. No. Spade! Ah, alright. GG, 33 deep stack. We won a few flips already on this final table, so about time we lost one. Not much we can do there. It's a pretty standard spot. Thanks for joining, guys. See you in the next one.